Warning, this toy review shows toys playing in a pool. Full adult supervision is required if your child is playing in the pool. It also really helps to remove the toys once you're done playing. As a second warning, this video shows shark attacks, squid attacks, and toy boats sinking. Okay, let's do it. Ah yes, toys in the pool. My son is playing with one of the classic toys we've had in our house. It's that Matchbox ship there. Great toy with tons of playability and lots of modular aspects to it. It's just been shipwrecked at the moment.
Oh God, Captain.
Hey, do you want to take a look at some more of those toys?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's do it. That diving bell is very precarious and the captain is down there. He's dead. Okay, the ship's up on dry dock because it was a fantastic toy, or is, because it's still being played with. Definitely something that's old. I definitely had this before I was on YouTube. The shark in this set was excellent. My children often put skeletons and stuff inside there. I think there's always a skull inside the mouth there. Lots of gruesome playability of that guy. It's all modular. There's bits and pieces you can connect and disconnect. Fantastic. There was this sort of like US divers thing, and it had a power plant, and that power plant can be put onto any vessel. Patrick wasn't part of the deal, but there he is on something that is a modular piece again. Oh, he's just taking a dive. No pun intended. That's just to remind me, there was also spaceships and everything in these theme sets. I've lost the missiles. And sadly, a lot of these soft rubbery bits, like on this octopus, have deteriorated. I don't know why the rubber's done that, but that's the parts that don't last. There was also that, you could put that onto the power plant. There was all sorts of ski things. Fantastic toy. Do we get toys like that today? That is the question. And there's a Matchbox construction crew toy there. That was one that was also the same type of fittings. You could actually fit that onto parts of the boat if you were daring. On the back of the construction crew bulldozer, you get a feel for the modular way these toys all connect together. Very much sort of plug and play sort of toys. There we are. Before the whole thing goes crashing to the ground here. Whoops. So we're getting a feel for the goodness of that toy, aren't we? Of course, there are always the Octonauts, which is a more recent toy. There are some fantastic toys in Octonauts range. These are fantastic fun in pools. There's actually there's one of the gups in the pool, which is one you can make up to like a custom gup, and I've totally forgotten its name. Build a Gup, I think it is. Right, Paw Patrol, get out of there. But my son has tons of fun with the Octonauts. And speak of the devil, there is one of the gups. You can tell me what letter, in the water, and all the little gups that I noticed have got little features like they either squirt water or they've got like periscopes and things. Let's take a look at this one. What's this got? It's got a periscope down the middle there, hasn't it? Yeah. You can go and do some deep sea observations. So I know that toy on screen there has been absolutely excellent. Endless amounts of fun and play. This is a new kid on the block, fun, but hey, the Matchbox sort of wins it for me. And we're going to take a look at this set here.
The newest.
The newest one. Actually, I've had it for about a year. I bought it at Costco Australia at $55.99. And we're going to see if it has as much fun as the previous versions of Matchbox toys, which are similar to this.
That we kind of got an issue.
What do you mean by kind of got an issue? What that's
look.
Oh, okay.
The driver's there, and then the rescue team say.
Okay, people are dead by the looks of it. So how are we going to fix this problem?
We can use a new boat right there.
Wow, that's a great idea to save those people.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, that means we have to get into the pool.
Yeah.
We've got more problems than just boats on the bottom of the water. We've got moving sharks as well. I should show you the back of the box to give you the play synopsis of this toy. Well, obviously you can hold the shark in your hand and play with its mouth. There's some little pictures there that show you can capture the shark. You can put toy cars into the shark's mouth. There is the boat there. It looks like things squirt water. The helicopter squirts water. There's ramps in there that cars can go up and down. You can play with this toy in and outside of water. Some more shots there. There's a picture of the toy in water. Going along, some more very small pictures up there of the submersible machine and the squid. So it looks like the submersible goes down to capture the squid. And also another little play feature, it looks like the squid can squirty water. Has me checking, did my old squid have a squirty? It did, it's underneath there. That's the squirter there, and I totally forgot about that feature. We're missing a limb on that guy as well. And actually I think SpongeBob here is actually a squirter as well, just to get totally derailed. Curious, there's a car ramp there, goes down to the side of the boat, and there's like a raft for the cars to escape on. Octonauts, go! Oops, wasn't that Thunderbirds a go? Sorry about that.
I want to show you some magic.
Oh, some magic. There are the constructions. So it's going to tell you how to play with this toy, but I think this this review is going to get totally derailed because we've got that many toys to look at and play with here, and you won't know one from the other. Hopefully you'll be able to recognise that from all the other toys, but is this ship here as much fun as that other stuff? That's the question in this video. We better hurry up. There is a shark down there on the move. It could be a man killer, that thing there. It looks really, really nasty. Mind you, that older boat there is having trouble staying afloat because it's all top heavy. You having problems there?
Nope.
No? Why is it taking so long to get this out of the box? Come on, get it out! Get it out! Grab that! Grab that squid! Whoa! It wants to swim! Whoa! Whoa! We're just checking to see if this thing squirts. We're getting bubble. Okay, see if it squirts. I have to maybe turn around this way. See if it squirts. Oh! It squirts. Alright, you're okay. So, our two squiddies. Here is our new squiddy. It is a simpler sort of build. You can't rip the tentacles off this one. There's less playability and fun with this one, even though it's a squirter. Okay, our old squiddy, this is like from 10 years ago. These tentacles, and as you can see I lost one, come off, so you could have like a squid attack, and as you were attacking it, or the shark attacked it, it would actually break apart, and I think that's more fun than that. But you guys can tell me what you think about that. I'll ask for some. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the one which has the older one, or do you prefer the new one?
I prefer the new one because I just like it. It's just the tentacles.
There we go. The boss has spoken. He prefers the new squirty one. Does it still squirt? Well, it does. I'm very curious to see what this shark is like versus our old classic shark. It's virtually impossible to get out. Okay, let's talk about this shark here. It actually looks fairly menacing. It doesn't look too bad at all. It's got a puppeteered mouth there. It's got a squirting helicopter firing at it. We're going to look at that very shortly. But the older shark is larger. Okay, this shark is all... It just spewed a skull, okay, as they do. Sort of different, as I said before, it had that slit in the bottom there, so you can have lots of fun playing in the guts. But what I think is very different between these two sharks, apart from the size and the colour, is this older one had this playability where you could come along and you could actually harpoon it as part of the play. Now, I know that these days of PETA and people, animal liberation, all the rest of it, people say, oh, but Leo, you can't have a toy that shows a shark getting hammered in the head like that. And it's not a hammerhead shark. That's what's very different between that toy there and this toy here. This is just a menacing shark that's going to come along and play havoc. And you probably capture this one nicely and not kill it. The best person I think to ask about these sharks is my little boy here. Which shark do you prefer? There's one you've known for some years now.
I like this one.
Why do you like this new shark?
Because
please explain.
It's not rubber or plastic.
I think it is. Well, that's not...
I mean, it's plastic.
Yeah.
Like, it's much easier to, like, open its mouth.
Ah, so it can gobble people up easier, can it?
Yeah.
Huh?
It can gobble people up, like, easy and
Let's just, let me feel this one. It's as easy. I think that one's just as easy, to be honest. This is a classic shark. I think he liked this one because he's new, and that's the only reason why. And it eats helicopters, as strange as that may look. Let me show you a neat little trick that I did with the older shark. That's a Playmobil propeller, like underwater propeller that you put on a Playmobil craft. Hence that fitting there. What we do is this, because this shark has got that feature of the opening up guts. I'm not sure how well I can do this single-handedly, but you can actually just push that in there like so. And then you've got a shark that can be propelled along and look very, very evil.
Dad, I can play in the box.
You're playing in box? Okay, the cars are out of their plastic wrapper and the car can sort of run around those ramps. I suppose this toy here is good for both water play, yet we have to see it yet, and also play basically inside when you're not on water and a shark's coming for an attack. Yeah, it's quite a sizable craft. That swings out and you'd have your landing craft there and it'll scoot away. There's wheels so you can play with it on the ground. But I think the cool aspect is this craft here. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, it looks like cool because that one only catches the shark.
Yeah, and the squid.
And the squid.
It looks very cool, that one. James Cameron would be very impressed. Yeah, this boat's got a very cool crane here. The helicopter's very, very, very strange because it's a squirter. That's part there, it's also softer there, so that's I don't know, makes it safe. I've got no idea why. And there's a fun squirter on the front here. That's how to put out fires and things. Let's give this boat a launch without cutting the camera. Okay.
Oh God, no.
Here we go, Thunderbirds, go. Oh, and it's a floater. Thank goodness for that. I hate to see it sink on its first voyage. Well, the helicopter's there. You can fill it up with water, and guess what you can do?
Get back in.
Squirt it. Here's our sub, and my son has worked out you can actually put the cars inside there, which is sort of cool.
Because it comes with no people, it just comes with a car.
Well, I don't know,
It comes with some 3 cars.
And the shark has sunk to the bottom down there.
Get back here, Sharky.
There's that funny little raft. Let's just see if it floats with a car on there. I'm curious to see that, boys and girls, because I'd hate it not to be floating. It's got to work like that, I hope.
It does float.
Ah, it does float. That's nice to see. I'm just going to sink this for a moment just to see how it comes back up. Yes, it does. And we're going to show you the feature of how that ramp works, I hope. You can put a car here. Very hard when it's floating on water, isn't it? And you can tip that, and then the car goes down to that, and it launches. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. We got it in one take. That's actually a pretty cool feature, but if you haven't got the boat there and you go and launch a car, this is what happens. It goes to the bottom of the pool. Well, it's very different to the previous Matchbox floaty boaty things that we've got. I actually like it. It's got a different sort of playability. I especially like that piece there. Anyone would love that, I'm sure. And we can have Claw saying hello to Claw there, sort of capturing itself. Yeah, it's you know, like I say, it's so often to find good toys that play in pools and in water, and this is actually ticking the boxes for me. Uh-oh, what's that lurking around? It's the Octonauts, and I got a funny feeling that this is a Squiddy as well. Oh, again! Hey, Octonauts, go! Woo! Yes, there's a front loading door on this boat, and it's actually got quite a lot of little features which are nice for playability, and that's a ramp that goes right through the boat, if you can see through there. I hope it's kept in focus there.
I think it goes into here.
Into there, does it? Does that connect to that? So does that connect to that, does it?
Yeah, it does.
There you go. Well, the children sort out the toys far better than I can ever do it. No, I think you're managing it. I think you've got to learn how to do this because it's all about your toys and the way you play. Just take your time there. It's a bit tricky in water, isn't it? So if I get the much older toy up next to our newish toy, a bit of a scale off size here, although this has got all sorts of modular pieces. You can make it bigger and smaller. Yeah. Let me get the camera back a bit. Which one do you think's more impressive? Tricky to...
This one here.
Well, okay, boss. He's put the vote on that new boat there. I was looking over the back of the box again. This toy here is one difference. It doesn't have little people. It's got like cars that play in it, but there's no like little people that go in the craft. That's something my boy I think would prefer to have. So which of these two boats, which one's got more playability? Which one's more customizable, if that's a word?
I think this, like this one right here. Because
Which one? Which one you pointing at?
Like here.
That one?
You can take off parts and you can actually put people in.
That's right. This one, you could actually put people inside, and there's a diver in there now. And a lot of the fun of playing with this one was having little people and the fact that the shark was eating people and people were running the vessel. This craft here is peopleless.
Yeah.
And it's also a little bit locked up in the fact I can't change the design and pull things off, even though it's got a different sort of...
You can pull things off, you can pull this off.
Okay, we'll pull that squirt off the front there. Sort of different and nice in sort of a very different way. Well, we've got the Thomas Aqua tracks or pool noodle track there, gets people very excited. That submarine is in the middle there, and the new boat, or our new Matchbox boat that we're going to try and focus on here, is there. This claw could come along and grab Thomas, couldn't it, hey? Wow, look at that, even right through there. Do you think Thomas will be able to pull that off once more time, or will there be an accident? Oh, well no, Thomas is, well, sunken. I bet you've never seen that before. It's an aqua bulldozer. But I think it's time for me to get the GoPro going and to hop in the pool with my son and play with all of these fantastic aqua toys. I'm not sure how good the audio is going to be here. The shark has gobbled up one of the people from the other Matchbox thing, but I'm going to go down and rescue Thomas. Here we go, boys and girls, under the water. Okay, Thomas is rescued and we'll put him back up in his tracks. Oh, oh no! Whoa! That was scary. Well, here's my classic shark, and I've got my Playmobil little propeller on there. Let's give him a spin. Oh yeah, look at him go! Whoa, there is that menacing shark. Look at it chopping away at the water there. And can it be captured by the back of that boat? Oh, the little subs there. Claw versus claw. Oh, and we've got it. Yes, it's a capture. And can we bring it onto the boat? Is that capable of doing that? In the pool here. Oh, I can. It does work. It can swing around, and we have landed the shark. Amazing. Well done. And there is our other classic Hot Wheels toy there. Nothing wrong with it at all. I don't think it's proven to be a real winner in our place for many years.
Saved them.
Yeah, see, that one's got little people, whereas that new one doesn't. Those little people are really key to playability and lots of fun, I guarantee it. Hang on, there's this other shark getting about here. It's the one with our little motor on there. Oh, it's looking very dangerous. Very dangerous, that shark. Uh-oh, it's shark versus shark. I better go in and save Thomas. He's down the bottom of the pool. Watch out, SpongeBob. I better put Thomas back on track because he is playing up and always going to the bottom. Let's give him a spin up there so he can dry out a bit. He loves his pool noodle track, absolutely loves it. And that is, I think, an excellent little craft, that one there. My son's really latched onto that one. I'll try and get some underwater footage of it, coming in for the underwater footage. And there's the boat, our new Matchbox boat, and I've actually landed the little sub on the back there in the claw, so you can sort of cut it around, and of course it's got its own little claw there. And for some reason I got a Matchbox car in my hand. He just saved a man. That's, whew, he just made it. There's sharks about. You got to be very careful. There's the sharks in the pool. I just wonder if we can do a bit of this sort of action. Oh yes, we can. Look at that. Never seen that before.
Get on here.
It's gone already. Oh, it's not looking too crash up for Thomas. He's sort of nearly off the... Oh, he's just been bumped by the big boat. He's just gone to the bottom. Quick, launch the rescue craft.
There's no one inside it.
Don't worry, it can work all by itself these days. They're robotic. And it looks like we have performed a rescue. Yes, Thomas is saved from the perils of the shark pool. Well, I've done some custom work here. That's our little sub. I put a skull in there, so we've got some skullduggery, because we're pirates now. And I put the Playmobil propeller inside there, so it's a bit of a, hopefully, propulsion thing for this. There's a man tumbling in front, I don't know why. Let's see if it propels it along the water. Yes! And here's our old classic Matchbox ship, and I've put its propulsion system on there. See the back there spinning away. Let's see if it pushes this along. I'm pretty sure it can, because it's done it in the past, and off it goes. I'll tell you what, SpongeBob's looking very happy as the captain there. Look at him go. He's got a new career. Apart from making patty crabbies, he's the captain of the ship. Well, there's a playability you could have had if there were little people in that newer Matchbox ship. That's the new shark with the people from the old boat. And it looks like we're coming for a rescue. I think that diver has actually been killed by the shark there. We're going to come and pick up the shark? No. Or we're too busy playing with cars?
Okay, just pick up the shark.
Okay, and the person. Thank you. We've just saved them. There we go. Another rescue out in the pool sea. Whoa, but watch out, there is a giant predator in the vicinity of this boat here, and it's going to come along and attack. Whoa! It's a giant shark, giant shark. Oh, the boat is capsized, the boat is down. Wow, it's got victory here.
No, not victory. You forgot about shark.
Oh, shark me! Well, I took a lot of GoPro footage in the pool. Not sure how the audio is going to turn out. We had a lot of fun with these toys. We've worked out that that vessel there, that new Matchbox boat, is really nice. Different sort of play, really fun. I actually quite like it. In fact, I like this toy a lot.
Dad, took him in here.
Yes. Really, the thing, if only it had a couple little people in there, it would have really ramped up its playability. It's amazing just the addition of little people, because when children play, they fantasize that there's people in there. I mean, you could put Lego minifigures on that boat, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But so often, this is what I saw.
Every time I use my
that
toys,
sort of play there. The little men from the other earlier Matchbox vessel was being incorporated into this new one. Well, I can tell you one thing, the Octonauts have been very lackluster in rescue in this video. The boat has just sunk. What? And all the little men from the other boat, our old boat, are all on the raft there.
They swim there.
They're just hoping that they're going to get picked up by someone to save them. And while that boat is stricken, look at the little details. There's a stingray there, octopus, another big octopus, like two octopuses having a fight there. All sorts of little bits of marine life on there. And if you could bring that over that lab thing, or whatever it is, our underwater vessel, just bring that over for me for a sec. Maybe I'll show you that little toy hack that I did. I'm not sure if it came out on GoPro or not, where I just put the Playmobil little propeller in there. Inside that, it actually makes it into a propelling vessel. Let's let it go, and we'll show them how it takes off all by itself. There it goes. And it sort of hovers underwater. It's very cool like that. A nice little toy hack, that one. Yeah, submarine, but it's now a powered one. And there's...
It's for look out for the shark.
Yeah, looking out for the shark. And there are the rescued men on that raft there. Thank goodness they've been rescued. Mind you, the person who really needs rescuing in this video is Thomas the Tank. He has been eaten by a shark. Little Submersible's got quite a nice little feature, and it's one my son started to understand and play with. These parts here come off and they're soft rubber, and you can actually capture air in here and change the buoyancy of this craft depending whether you've got a car inside there or whatever. And it's actually explained in the how to play area down there. Sorry, it's all wet. This little craft here, it's almost worth getting the playset just to get this. It's very, very cool. I love the grappling claw. You can do rescues with that. And it's also got little claws on the front here, which actually do work. It's really, really nice. That looks really strange. There's my custom powered sub there, and there's a man hanging off the back. I thought he was rescued. What's he doing all the way down there now? That's looking very, very angry.
He needs to take a rest.
Well, he's certainly taking a rest. He won't be able to live long under there. We're going over there. There's actually a rescue going on with the man in the craft there. If I try and follow around without falling in the pool. The rescue has been enacted there. You're going to take him over to the sunken boat? Because everything is sunk because there's a massive sort of pool fight that went on. We're going to... maybe we can rescue him to the old Matchbox vessel. What do you think?
But you attacked it too.
Oh no, okay, no, they can go on there. Yes, lots of toy carnage in this one. Lots of toy carnage. It was a bit strange. These two, we couldn't keep them separated, so there was something going on between those two guys there. Oh, we had lots of fun with that Matchbox ship, didn't we? And all the classic toys, and the sharks and all the rest of it. You know what we say at the end of the video?
Thanks for watching, bye for now.
What about the tongue?
I don't want to do tongue.
Okay, bye.